Just casually going to the North Korea. It is my first ever trip outside of Vladivostok city, and I'm going to the very interesting place, which is a border of three countries: China, DPRK, and Russia. I just got out from the city center and stopping at the busy petrol station. So the total time is going to be 4 hours driving to the border zone. There is no fuel crisis in Russia, it's just because everyone wants to get out for the May holidays and they're driving outside of the city. That's why the lines are pretty big. Relaxing atmosphere of breakfast time in McDonald's. That was one of my biggest dreams last year before I get my driving license, to go somewhere on a car trip and get a McDonald's breakfast. And off we go, 262 kilometers to the border town with North Korea. I'm about an hour away from the city, and a proper Far East village aesthetic starts here. See the fields, Svetofor supermarkets, some Panelkas houses, Soviet monuments, abandoned Soviet cars, and old brick houses, a little cow, and a village hut with a cute doggo over there. To enter border zone with North Korea in China, you need to get a permission from FSB. Not a joke, guys, I have one. I feel like foreigners cannot go there, and even Russian nationals, they need to have the Russian passport and this entry permit. It's pretty scary, right? But let's see how it goes. So it is my FSB approved Russian journey to the North Korea. The nature is very pretty because it is springtime, and I can feel some insects on my window. Yeah, I just need to drive pretty much straight for another couple of hours until we will get to Khasan city. The colors of spring forest is just so amazing. You see a lot of fresh green leaves around. Look at this, guys. Stela of Khasansky Rayon, which is the most southern district of our region. Off-road situation. This is part where they repair road. It's very dusty. Oh, my baby Honda is struggling. Baby Honda, forgive me for this crazy Russian journey. The typical Russian pit stop. This is Barabash town, and it's famous for its paid bathrooms because you see this tourist bus? It's a pit stop where all the buses stop for the bathroom before going to China. And this exact bus is going to Yanzi City, China. So we are not that far from Chinese city. I am so far away in the middle of nowhere. Almost no one drives here, honestly. And look, I found a forest fire. Something out there is still burning, but like, yeah, it looks a bit scary. So I have another 1.5 hours to go. Pretty crazy scenic road on my last bit of the way. Feels like around this area that has been a big forest fire, and now first green grass start to grow, so everything looks black and green here. Just endless fields. The land of the leopard. I honestly don't know which bus comes here, but here is a bus stop. Welcome to the Kraskina village. So basically from here you can go to China, 29 kilometers. But I need to drive further to Khasan, 46 kilometers more. This is the last major Russian small town before every tourist bus go to China. It just looks like a very average, a little bit forgotten Russian village. From here the road will go along the seaside, but I read the review that the road, the final part of the road, it will be pretty bad. I think this is where the promised bad road starts. The final road to the North Korea. Please give us a big like with baby Honda, because we deserve it for this vlog. Who said traveling Russia is easy? No, it's not. It is off-road situation. And it's not a joke. These rocks are very sharp. It's very easy to break the wheel here. It is a cute little excavator with a Russian flag. So I guess they are building a road here. I saw first bright blue sign that it is border area. We need to be ready to meet FSB. No, I should be fine. Yeah, I will just smile at them, show my time. special rock of three borders: China, DPRK, and Russia. I just want to reach this rock and my goal will be completed. Look guys, it's crazy. Abandoned Soviet panel house here in the middle of nowhere. Why someone built it here? Oh, I'm tired. I cannot believe there is nice road starts again. I don't know until when, until the end or no. Oh, such a relief, guys. Look at this. Oh my god, that was stressful, honestly. But the nature here is so amazing, you see. I'm driving along the ocean. It's just very nice nature. Khasan 24 kilometers. Guys, this base, so pretty, so amazing. Real wild nature. There is a sign of Three Borders Monument. I'm on the right way. It is so quiet here. It's crazy, guys. I made it. So this is famous Lotus Lake. Looks like this. And this is Khasan sign. Look at this. With a dog, Russian flag, and train. It is May, so it is not a season for lotus, but still we can see the lake. It's dry now. To see beautiful lotus blossoming, need to come in the middle of summer. I think it's in August. Wow, for real, guys, so interesting. Look at this. I really can see this lotus seeds. I think it's so pretty if you see the blossom of these all flowers. Look, guys. And I think there is Fizbee watching like this. There are guys with green jackets. I think there is a control point where you need to show the documents. Wow, so pretty. It's crazy, guys. We are in Khasan. They check my paperwork and they say, yes, good. You good to go, girl. This is basically Khasan, the dead end of Russia. And North Korea starts somewhere there. That is actually very cute little town. And a few hundred people actually live here. Not that bad, really. The houses are renovated. Some village houses blossoming. Pretty cute Russian village. The most surreal Russian railway station. This way to North Korea. I feel awkward to film here because there is literally no one going around except railway safety workers and CCTV cameras facing every direction. So I'm not feel really confident here. I'm inside of this epic North Korean border Khasan town railway station in the bathroom. There is no one inside, but everything translated into Korean language, so weird. And yeah, from here you can literally take a train from Russia to North Korea. It has an immigration border control point, but now it's closed because like they have just a few trains. Everything looks like normal RGD, but just so empty. Like this. The situation is getting pretty bad because in this railway station there should be a little hotel. Not like a hotel, but a few rooms available for rest. And I asked inside and they say that all rooms are busy. And another thing is that my FSB permission ends today. So I need to leave today. Otherwise I will have problems. So now I just have a few hours and we need to get out from here. This is little house of Khasan city administration. Everything looks so peaceful and beautiful. Like, I'm very surprised. Everything is blossoming. And because it's a very south of Russia, it feels like they already have summer here, not like in Vladivostok. I want to find a memorial of Khasan fighters. And for sure we need to go to the Rock of Three Countries. Oh, feels like this is a central square. It has a stadium. So yeah, this city is pretty much it. It has a school, houses, a railway station, and that's it. And look, it even has this old-fashioned telephone. This phone even works. Insane. Let's call to the North Korea. This memorial says, "Eternal glory to the heroes of Khasan." It is old house of culture and the library, but it's abandoned. I was really expecting to see very gray abandoned Russian village, but this place is blossoming and it's very cute around. So guys, this pagoda is China already, and somewhere there, this house is North Korea, I guess. I found a way like this, and I hope to find this magic stone of three countries border. This is a magic rock. North Korea this way, Russia this way, and Jungo this way. The metal wire starts just behind this magic rock, and we cannot see North Korea because it's behind the trees and it's across the river. But we can see the Chinese side very clearly, and sometimes you can see Chinese tourists that are coming there to see Russia, but I didn't see anyone there. It's just empty. My baby Honda stands there facing North Korea. Well, need to jump in the car and get out from here because we need to get out until it gets dark.